we can see the rich and the poor. They are sitting beside each other. They are not minding their status identities in life. Because you know what's important to them, guys? It's just to be human. Nothing more, nothing less. Won't cost you a single dime just to become a human to another person. Now everyone, the next one right here, we have this. A society full of discrimination. Now in this society, guys, we can see the people here have different belief, different values, and different religion. They are not agreeing with one another. But when we look at the opposite side right here, we can see a society full of listening to and accepting the differences. Where in this society, we can see what they're doing right here is exactly what we're doing right now. We are having a moment of understanding one another regardless of our differences in nationalities, belief, and religion. Now everyone, let's all proceed to the next part right here. Now everybody, the next one over here we have is a society full of biases. Now in this society, guys, we can see here above, the poor people have constructed their own bridge made out of bamboo. Right here below, we can see the rich. They also built their own bridge, but it's made out of durable and exquisite materials. Now this one shows us biasness towards classes. But if we look at the opposite side right here, guys, we can see a society full of justice. Where in this society, guys, we can see a father who has 3 children. The firstborn here is a man. The secondborn over here is the woman. The thirdborn here is a child. Now everyone, this father here, he is sick and he is slowly passing away. So he decided to equally distribute his wealth to his children, regardless of their gender and their ages. Because everyone, a true justice in the family is not showing favoritism to your children. It's all about being fair, being equal to them every single time and every single moment. Now everyone, always be fair to your children, alright? Now everyone, let's go proceed to the next part right here. So everybody, the next one right here we have is a society full of intolerance. Now in this society, guys, we can see that the people here are playing along with this child right here. And then they intentionally knock the stuff of the merchant over here without even apologizing. Down here below, we can see a man who's run away from someone. And then he pushed this woman to create a diversion. And that woman caused the boat collision, everyone. Now everyone, this one over here, he did not say his apology as well. But if we look at the opposite side right here, we can see a society full of apology and forgiveness. Where in this society, we can see the fallen woman over here. She is being helped by everyone around her. And also that person who pushed her says his apology. Above here, everybody, we can see parents apologizing to the merchant right here and also paying for the damages of what their child has done to his dog. Now everyone, this sculpture conveys the message that we can only forgive the people who have wronged us as long as they have atoned for the things that they have done to us. Now everyone, let us all proceed to the next part right here. Right here, everyone. Alright. Let's wait for a few minutes. So everybody, this one over here is a society full of ingratitude. Now guys, let us look up here above. So everybody, in the beginning, he was birthed by his parents right over here. As time goes by, he started to learn things, experience things, and then adapt to things. And then one day, guys, he became old right here. He started to attack his parents, both physically and verbally. Because everyone, he believed that he is already so mature that he could take on the world. But that only shows an ingratitude behavior towards his parents right here, who are just trying to bring him back into the right way again. Now everyone, let us all proceed to the next part over here, in which we have is a society full of appreciation. Now in this society, guys, we can see that the people here are offering respect and also their thanks to the great sage in the middle for teaching them how to take care of their nature and also how to be with peace with everyone else. Now everybody, if we learn to appreciate the little things that the other people will do to us, we will also learn that those little things, the little efforts that they did to us, those are golden, our precious memories, everyone. So everyone, please try to appreciate each and every one of us. Now everyone, let's proceed to the last part of our destination, right over here. Everyone, stops here right here. These times nowadays, the system just wants us to keep on spending and then spending and then spending our own monies. But the only way to beat the system, guys, to be self-sufficient like the three brothers over here, who doesn't even need to spend a single cent of their money just to have food to eat. Now, it goes with the saying, guys, that effort beats everything. Now, everyone, the next one right here we have is, learning is a treasure that follows its owner everywhere. Now, in this sculpture right here, we can see a man who is reading a book. He's satisfying his inner curiosities in life. He is sharpening his mind, for he knows that knowledge is power. And with every knowledge, he can beat the challenges of life, guys. But everyone, we must always remember, if ever that we get beaten down by the challenges of life, it will become a life lesson to us, everybody. So by the next time we encounter the same problem, it will only just be a kicking dust for you to face. Now, everyone, let's opposite to the next one over here. Here. Now, everybody, the next one over here we have is, all children needs a little bit of help, a little bit of hope, and somebody who believes in them. Now, in this sculpture right here, we can see parents feeding their children, giving their children enough resources for them to grow up perfectly. Because one day, guys, these children right here, they might become the next leaders that will lead the society. Now, everybody, if you don't stop giving up on your children, if you don't stop believing in your children, eventually, they will be able to unlock their full potential and becoming the person that you want them to become in the near future. So everyone, don't stop and don't give up on your children and don't stop believing in them, alright? Now, everybody, the next one over here we have is, a real life partner accepts your past, supports your present, and loves and encourages your future. Now, in this sculpture right here, we can see a woman who is taking care of her husband. Down here below, we can see a man who's taking care of his pregnant wife. Now, everyone, this sculpture conveys the message of a happy wife, a happy life. Now, that also connects to that if we take care of our partners regardless of their gender, they will also take care of us, everyone. So everybody, I know that our partners can sometimes get a little bit annoying, right? So let's all extend our patience for them, shall we? Now, everyone, let's all proceed to the 6 of our destinations right over here, everybody. Now, in here, we've been talking about the two opposite sides of the society, everyone. Now, the outer column here, it will show what our society would look like. Or we ignorant, the inner column here, it will show what our society would look like. Following the principle of life. So, let's all proceed right over here.
И ослабить путы привязанностей, сделать жизнь более успешной и счастливой. Внутри дрова указывает.
On the first column over here, we have it, a society full of rudeness and pride. Now, everyone, in this society right here, we can see a woman over here. She is participating in a bullying activity right over here, everyone. Now, everybody, these men over here, they can fight back because she is taking advantage of her gender, guys. Now, everyone, above here, we can see a man who suddenly puts his arms around the shoulders of the woman without asking for permission or consent. Now, this one shows rudeness behavior towards the opposite gender. But if we look at the opposite side right here, we can see a society full of humility and modesty. Where in this society, guys, we can see here that the people here are lining up, going to the nobility above to pay their worship and respect, regardless of their gender, male or female. Now, everybody, what you see in here is the traditional Thai way of greeting, in which here, what we do is we fold our two hands together like this to show you respect and worship. By the time when we bow down our heads, that's the time when we humiliate ourselves in order for you to feel respected, feel worship every time that we greet you. So once again, everyone, Sawadee Kap, everyone, Sawadee Kap. Now everyone, let us all proceed to the next part right over here. Right. So everyone, let's see right here. Now everybody, the next one over here we have is a society full of disrespect. Now everyone, in this society right here, we can see that the rich people here are wearing crowns and jewelries. Now everyone, the poor people here are wearing plain clothes with patches on them. Now everybody, in the society over here, we can see that the rich here, they are making faces on the lower classes because they are insulting, berating, mocking the people of the lower classes and also the people with disabilities over here. Now everyone, if we proceed at the opposite part right here, we can see a society full of mutual respect. We're in the society, guys, Confucius. Now Confucianism is those who happily adhere themselves to sharing of the society, who respects all rules, customs, ethics, and most importantly, who respects all ancestors. Now Confucius' main philosophy in life is, don't do things unto others if you don't want others to do things unto you. Now the next one over here, guys, we have is Guan Yin. Now Guan Yin over here is a symbol of mercy and sacrifice, which is considered as mercy as the first virtue that sustains the world. Now the next one over there, we have is Passion Pai, also known as the Eight Immortals, who symbolizes knowing your own gift, practicing water Kriya, specializing in a specific area, the endurance, the perseverance, and lastly, never giving up. Now everyone, the last one on this section right here, we have is Amitabha. Now everyone, Amitabha is the being who helps us get out of suffering and also is a symbol of peace. Now everybody, all of these people here that you can find in this room right here, they are people that belong to Asia. But did you know that we also have a great inspiration here in Thailand? So everyone, let's all proceed right over here. Let's all proceed right here, everybody. Right here, everyone. Now everybody, does he look kind of familiar to you? Yes? No? Oh, I see people, some say no. Alright, for those of you who don't know, you can find him at the back of your 1,000 or 500 bill. He is the former king of Thailand, King Pumipon Aduljader the Great, who has sacrificed all of his life just to improve the living quality of his people, who has initiated thousands of development projects which aim to improve the living quality of this country. Now everyone, he also gave direction on how to maintain happiness and relieve sorrow by developing communication, transportation, education, and public health services. So everyone, Our Majesty right here and all the people who are carved up over there, they are examples of individuals who have lacked profound things in this world. But that is their life purposes, everyone. Now everybody, in our fifth destination, we will be talking about our own life purposes through stories of short development around the outer walls of the museum. So everyone, let's start with the first figure right over here. We have is, drug addiction is a special kind of hell. It takes over our souls and breaks the hearts of everyone they love. Now in this sculpture right here, guys, we can see a sculpture of a mother and a daughter walking away from an intoxicated community right here. Now everyone, the mother here believed that if they stayed in this community right here, eventually this child right here, she will be able to adapt to the negative influences of those around her. Now everyone, the only way to protect our children and grandchildren is to be away from the negative influences of life in the first place. Now everyone, the next one over here we have is, putting off an easy makes it a hard one. Putting off a hard one makes it impossible. Now in this sculpture right here, we can see people here are doing their own jobs individually. Yet this person here, he is not helping, he is only sleeping. Now this sculpture conveys the message that we must all give up our procrastinating habits and that we must always be productive. Now everyone, let's all proceed to the next part right here. Now everyone, for the next one over here we have is, respect for those who deserve it, not for those who demand it. Now in this sculpture right here, we can see young people offering respect and garlands to the elderlies right here. Now everyone, these elderlies right here, they are warriors of the past who have helped their village defend against the invaders. Truly a worthy of respect, everyone. Now everyone, the garland here symbolizes adoration and worship. So if ever that you will receive a garland to retired people, please accept it with all your heart because that means that you mean a lot to them. Now everyone, the next one over here we have is, surround yourself with people who empower you to become better. Now in this sculpture right here, we can see a sculpture putting ourselves into a good community. Now everyone, imagine this. If you put yourself into a good community, eventually you will flourish, you will grow, and eventually achieving a better versions of yourselves. A version 2.0. And also everyone, you'll be able to think positively in life as well. Now everyone, surround yourself with good company. Now everybody, let us all proceed right over here. Now everybody, the next one over here we have is, self-sufficiency is the greatest of all wealth. Now in this sculpture right here, we can see a sculpture of three brothers who have planted their own fruits and vegetables. And when the time the harvest arrived, only they have enough food to last themselves a month. Now everyone,